Today we are here to debate the topic of the big sort. The big sort refers to the fact that lifestyle choices are leading like-minded people to live together in communities where they feel comfortable and unchallenged. That has significant ramifications for our country's political and social development. Today I have with me Democrat William Kelly and Republican Bill Johnson. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is William Kelly, and I like to live by my own rules. I like to hang out with my friends at parks and other places. I believe that religion and politics shouldn't mix. I like to watch Sunday morning news and late night television. I listen to morning radio, read weekly newspapers, watch network television, read music and lifestyle productions, and I have a DVD rental service. I own a cat named Tomcat, and we both live in North Shore.
All right. Mr. Johnson, tell us about yourself.
I like to shoot my guns on Saturday, go to church on Sunday. In the mornings, me and my dog Buster watch Fox News. I'm pro-life, and that's why I'm not going to get my dog Buster fixed. Every Saturday, my church Bible study has a get-together, and we go watch the Vols game. And I believe the only way to take out terrorism is to take the fight to them.
All right. To begin, when do you think the big sort started?
I believe the big sort started in 1965. There were 3 Gallup polls taken at the beginning of the year. It showed levels of party loyalty among the highest since 1945. Another poll was taken in June of 1965 which showed less allegiance to the party. But when the poll came out in October, Americans who identified themselves as Republican or Democrat plummeted. In 1965, there was a sudden de-alignment.
Mr. Kelly, what is your take?
Well, Leah, my opponent pretty much summed up when it started, but I will have to add that once released from the economic constraints, people began to identify themselves based on what was important to them, and that changed what it meant to be a Democrat and a Republican.
Do you believe that gerrymandering led to the big sort?
The fact is, the political parties aren't in the business of building a supermajority. Parties exist to maximize the number of representatives. It would be better for our case if people would just move to places where we had a 10 to 15% majority and fewer lopsided districts.
All right, Mr. Johnson, what is your take?
Well, I don't believe gerrymandering led to the big sort. After all, if gerrymandering created landslide districts, you'd expect to see an increase in non-competitive immediately. Legislators would draw new districts after the census, and bing bang, there will be fewer competitive districts. And that ain't happened. For the past 3 decades, there has been no immediate jumps in the lopsided districts.
Okay, for my next question, I'd like to get a little more personal. Please describe where you live and the people of your community. Would you say you live around people who are like you? And would you agree that you're part of the big sort?
Well, I live up on Signal Mountain with lots of friendly folk. Some call it the Mayberry of the mountains. We all seem to have pristine manicured lawns, but don't try and rob my neighbors because I guarantee they have a gun. I wouldn't say that we're rich, but we're financially well off. And I never really thought about it, but they're a lot like me, and I like it like that.
All right, thank you. Mr. Kelly, what is your answer?
Well, I think that we all are very much alike in my little area that we live in. Like I said earlier, I live over in North Shore. My community thoroughly enjoys being able to bike around town and see go to the local shops and parks. The people of my community are accepting of all lifestyles. We're green living people just trying to change the world and make it a better place. I would say most people around me are financially stable, but we are happy to share with other people. One person only needs so much.
Does your religion factor into your daily life? If so, how? And does it tie into your political views?
Well, yes, religion does factor into my daily life. I draw on my faith for guidance on how society should be shaped and how the law should be shaped. I'm an avid churchgoer on Sunday, along with the rest of my community. My congregation tends to all have the same basic views, which helps us get along.
Mr. Kelly, same question for you. And if you don't draw your political views from your religion, where do you draw it from?
Well, let me just say that my religion does not tie into my political views. I draw my political cues from my community and strive for equality.
All right. And my final question of the day is, who are you supporting in the 2016 presidential election and why?
I'm supporting Bernie. Feel the burn. I hope he passes the lift on marijuana.
All right. And who are you supporting?
I'm supporting Donald Trump. I believe Hillary should go to prison, and I believe that Donald can make America great again.
All right. Thank you for joining me today on the topic of the Big Sort.
Thank you, Leah, for having me.
Thank you.